Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be playing some red-green law at my locals today. I'm going to be playing against a blue-yellow queen. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me for some red-green law footage, and just because, you know, it's kind of hard to win this meta. So now... People can stop asking! No, but in all seriousness, guys, Red Green Law is fun to play still. He does have a little bit of trouble, but with the Sakazuki bans, it is a little bit easier. It isn't still, you know, it's not as easy as it was in the original meta, but, you know, it's there. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be playing against our friend Brandon here. There's me flipping off the camera. We're going to be playing Red Green Law into a black, or not a black, a blue-yellow queen deck, and, I get railed in this game, I'm not gonna lie, so we'll see how it goes out. But dude, after playing that deck, man, my brain was fried. Like, I actually couldn't think anymore, so I had to stop. I played one more game after that, and then I just was like, I'm going home, dude. I could not think. It absolutely fried my head. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of comments of people asking me if Red Green Law is still good into this meta, or if he'll be better in EBO1. And just so I can answer some of the questions, because I know a lot of people have been wondering about the status of Red Green Law. It's not that great, honestly. You could definitely play it at locals and maybe get a win, depending on, you know, your skill and what other people are running. But like, as in the meta overall, it's just not as great as it used to be. EBO1 does help it a little bit with the Cavendish card, but it's still gonna have a lot of trouble against pop decks. Decks that can just easily pop stuff, it's just rough. Into the Gecko Moria matchup, we see the Absalom getting a lot of play. Absalom, Rob Lucci. Absalom can just easily be played, popping, you know, one of your chump blockers or chump cards, and then Rob Lucci just pops 2 cards. So that doesn't help. What else is there? Perona, she rests a 4 less, so the meta is just not really good for Red Green Law. But into our first turn, I just attach, or I have 1 Dawn, so I just play a chopper blocker and then I pass turn. So yeah, we're gonna probably be seeing me flip off the camera or talking to the camera a lot, and I'll maybe include some audio bits of, you know, the games going out. But me and my friend were just, you know, messing around. So yeah, so he passes the turn. I'm at my 3 Dawn turn now, and I have a Beiji, a Brook, a Filmbrook, a Mihawk from the starter deck. And I can't tell what, I think a Law Blocker, and I think that's another Brook. I can't really tell from the angle and how poor the video looks. I'll try to increase the resolution, or try to make the video look better, but I don't know. But I do play a Beiji and just attach 2 Dawn to leader, swinging at life. So let's see. Let's see if he's going to counter out or if he's going to take it. He's going to counter out with a branch and I guess a 2K. So at that, I pass turn. Yeah, I don't know. Playing against this queen deck, it was not fun at all. He swings a fuck ton to me, so I just take it for the cards in hand and I get a Dawn. And at this point in the game, it was like going kind of good for me. I was like, okay, nothing on board. I'm slowly building up my board, so I'm just going to keep building board. So I play a Nami, search the top 5 for a Straw Hat crew. I see the Brook, the 2K Brook. What the fuck? Did I play the Dawn? Am I tripping? Oops. I guess nobody really pointed this out, but yeah, I fucked up. Oh well, guys, I'm a cheater. I'm officially a cheater. I'm resigning as my YouTube. Brandon, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, it is what it is. I searched with a Nami and ended up getting an Otama, so that does suck. And then I searched with the Dawn and got a Nami off of that. So I'm just gonna search the Nami, and I see that there's a 2K Brook there. Yeah, that was a misplay, but oh well, Brandon, I'm sorry. You still won the game either way. Spoiler alert. But yeah, I ended up getting a Rush Zoro off the Nami search. So I swing 6K to life, and he counters out with the 2K Beiji. And then I just pass turn at that. My board is full already, so I can be using leader effect next turn. So he's going to play an X-Drake blocker, basically getting the top 5 cards of his life and sorting them in any way he wants. Can't really tell what he has in there. I did see... I actually can't see shit at all because the camera quality is so poor. Let me see if I can fix that, guys. Yeah, sorry guys, I think it's just a playback thing. Into my editing software I can't really see it, but I think when the video comes out it'll be, you know, actually visible. But yeah, he's gonna swing 6k to my life, and I'm gonna counter out with a Mihawk. So he passes turn at that, and so yeah, I just get my Dawn, get my cards, and let's see what we can do. I have an Otama, a Bonnie in hand. I think I saw a Rush Zoro in there. Yeah, there's the Rush Zoro. I think there's a Law Blocker. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to swing 5 with the Dawn. Yeah, so I'm probably going to play, if I have a Law Blocker, which I do in my hand, I'm probably going to play a Law Blocker, bouncing the Dawn back to my hand, and then bouncing like a Nami or something back to my hand as well. So yeah, I'm going to swing 5 again with the Nami Searcher. Let's see. And into, you know, a lot of matchups, I just constantly do that. Like, I'm constantly swinging with everything and then using my leader effect to bounce the things that I swung without, and then play something new with the Law Blocker or, you know, the Rush Zoros. So yeah, it just depends on every situation. So yeah, I swung 5 with leader, and he counters out with the X-Drake blocker in his hand. And then I use leader effect to grab the Nami Searcher, playing the blocker Law. And then with the blocker Law effect, I grab the Dawn, playing a Rush Zoro. So I swing 5 with the Rush Zoro, and he takes it. So yeah, it's looking decent for me. And then I realized that Queen wants to be low on life and low on card hands, so he can just keep using his leader effect. This fucking Queen deck, very annoying to play against. You'll see very soon that I could not fucking get a hidden. Yeah, fuck this Queen deck, and to my competitor, you can go fuck yourself, Brandon. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I love you, Brandon. Yeah, all love around here. But for real though, your deck is a pain in the ass to play against, and yeah, I can't really say much because I'm not playing, you know, a good deck. I'm playing Red Green Law in OP06. But it's okay because Red Green Law is my my one true love. I love Red Green Law. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember where I'm at because I took a break from recording and I came back and now I'm kind of lost. But it's okay because it doesn't take long to pick up. So yeah, let's see what I'm gonna do here. I think I passed turn. Okay, yeah. So he plays an Armamaki 8-drop blocker, and that card is not fun. An 8k bot or blocker for all the bodies that have 5k power. It's not fun. It's a lot of Dawn investment to get rid of that card. So yeah. So here's the effect of the Armamaki to bottom deck my Beiji. And I absolutely cry over that, but it's okay because we can probably build up board here with me cheating from getting the Otama. Don't worry guys, I'm going to make an apology video for that coming soon. I'm going to have a ukulele, maybe a guitar, you know, I'm going to have everything. I'm going to have all the works, so it'll be coming out soon. Maybe. But yeah, we play the Bonnie Searcher, and we're going to search the top 5 with it, grabbing the Rush Zoro. I think I saw another Bonnie Searcher in there, the winner Bonnie Searcher card. Couldn't really tell. But yeah, our hand is not looking really good right now, I'm not gonna lie. I have a Rush Zoro, I think like a Bonnie Searcher or something. I have 2 Brooks, I think, 2 Film Brooks, so it's not good. But yeah, we're gonna swing 5 with the Nami Searcher. He's gonna take it just so he can get less cards in his life and start using his leader's effect and everything. So I'm gonna swing 6 with the Rush Zoro, and then 6 with the leader swing, and I think he counters out of the Rush Zoro attack, and then he blocks the leader swing and then counters out. So here I do still have my leader effect, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use leader effect, and I'm going to grab the... Okay, never mind. I'm going to grab the Brook, I think that was? I don't remember. And then I'm going to play the Film Brook. Oh no, I got the Dawn, playing the Film Brook, and then trashing the Bonnie to play the Rush Zoro from the Film Brook. And then I'm not going to probably swing here because he has an AK blocker. So yeah, I just pass turn at that, leaving only 1 card down so that way he can clear it and then swing at me so I can grab cards from my life. And sorry if you guys hear this fidgeting in the background, I'm playing with my my infinite cube, so if you hear that, I am sorry. I'm trying to play with it as quietly as I can. But you know, I do get bored recording these voiceovers sometimes, so you gotta understand my point of view, guys. But yeah, he Gravity Blade Raging Tiger, I forgot what it's called. But he uses that event card, the 7-drop event card, to bottom deck 2 of my characters. So he bottom decks a Blocker Law and something else, I can't remember. But he basically clears my fucking board. So I'm crying. And then he uses the leader effect from Queen to grab a life because he is at 4 or less cards from his life and hand. And he has the Armamaki on the board, so he can use that. So he does that, and he passes turn at that. Or no, he's swinging 8k, I think, to my Zoro, and I'm countering out here. So, yeah. I did cheat, though, so that Zoro should have been dead because that Otama, that's a cheat card. Cheating. It shouldn't be in my hand. So yeah, get fucked, me. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, he passes it over to me, and I'm gonna play the Film Brook into the Nami, searching the top 5, and hopefully this time I actually get a Straw Hat Crew and not a 2K. So I'm gonna grab the Rush Zoro. Probably should have grabbed the Chopper Blocker because I don't really have any blockers anymore. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I don't have a blocker at all, so I don't know why I didn't get the Chopper Blocker. We do misplays here, but at this point in the game, I was kind of already tired. I played like 5 or 6 games beforehand, and I don't know. I wasn't really expecting to be getting fucked over by this Queen deck. If you guys cannot tell, I am a little salty about the deck. It is not fun to play against. So yeah. I'm gonna play the Nami Searcher once again, searching the top 5, and I grab a Chopper Blocker this time, thank God. I actually would have cried if I didn't get a Chopper Blocker. I can barely remember how this game went. I just remember I got absolutely railed and I lost. So yeah, I'm going to swing 6, it looks like, or 7? I can't remember, I think it's 7. I'm gonna swing though, and he's going to get a Brûlé trigger, so I'm going to swing 6 with the Rush Zoro to life, and he's just going to Brûlé block it. And then I swing 6 again with my leader swing, and he's just going to block with the Armamaki. And then I'll use leader effect, grab the Film Brook, and play the Rush Zoro, swinging nothing because he has a 6k blocker, so there's no point. And I just pass turn at that. So it's back to his turn. I don't know, I think into this matchup I should have just focused more on swinging with what I have on the board and not trying to fill board, because looking at it now, he has a lot of dead cards in hand. He has like very high cost cards that can't really counter out, and he always wants to be at 4 or less cards total from his life and his hand. So the max he can have from his life or from his hand is 3 cards and then 1 card in the hand. So or 1 card in the life. So I should have just, instead of filling up board constantly, I should have just been swinging with the Rush Zoros, the the Searchers and everything, just trying to force him to take the hits. But yeah, he plays a 9-drop Mihawk and bottom decks. What did he bottom deck? He bottom decked one of the Rush Zoros. And then he's swinging 5, 6, it looks like. 6 to probably... Oh no, he swung 6 at life, I think, or 6 at the Rush Zoro, and I countered out with the 2k Mihawk. So he's gonna use the Armamaki effect to bottom deck the Nami. He said whichever Nami, and I was like, okay, I get rid of the non-cool one, and then he's like, nope, get rid of the other one. I told him to fuck off. But yeah, and then he's gonna swing 11k, I think it was, to the Zoro, so I just let it die. There's no way I'm saving that shit. So he passes turn at that. He only has 1 blocker up, and I think 1 card in hand, but 2... He has 1 card in hand and 2 life, so... it's not looking good for me. I only have 3 swingers, unless I get a rush card here. And I don't think I had a rush card. But yeah, I played the Film Brook into the Chopper because that's all I could have played, and at this point of the game, I was like already like, okay, this game is over for me, fuck this. So I'm already like joking around with him, being like, yeah, this game's so much over. I started flipping him off. But it's all jokes, guys. don't think I'm actually a fucking asshole to this guy. We all joke around with each other. But yeah, Brandon, if you took offense to me flipping you off, I'm sorry, and I'm also sorry for cheating you out. But yeah, we're gonna swing 6, 7, 8 to life, unless it's 6. I can't remember if the film Brook is a 6k or a 5k body, but we swing 8, I think, to life, and he. Oh, I guess we swung 8 to the. I guess we swung. Oh no, we swung 10. I remember now because he was at. Yeah, I remember now. So I swung 10 to the Armamaki, and I based it off of because if he had a 2k counter, he couldn't match, or he couldn't counter out with the Armamaki. So I remember now. I remembers. And I flashed you guys my 1 card in hand, which was a Film Brook, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna swing 5k to his life, and I think he ended up blocking it or some shit, or he countered it. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm like half paying attention. But I passed turn at that. So he's gonna swing 9k to the Brook, and I have no cards rested other than my leader, so I'm forcing him to swing into me here, so I can hopefully get some cards in my hand that are gonna be helpful. He has 1 card in hand and 1 life, and he does have a blocker up, so I think at this point in the game, this was probably the closest I got to actually, like, maybe beating him here. But my brain was already fried, so I actually couldn't think of any way of beating him. But he plays a 9-drop Mihawk again, bottom decking the, he's bottom decking the Brook, but the whole time I'm like, you want to bottom deck the Nami, right? The Nami? So he bottom decks the Brook, and then he swings into me. I take it, and it's a Rush Luffy. And he passes turn at that. So he has 2 life now with 1 blocker. I have at max 2 swings with the Nami and the leader. And I could probably play the Rush Luffy, but it's not going to do me any good. So yeah, it's not looking good for me here. There's no way I can win. It would have to take a miracle, but I'm going to try to go for filling board. So I play a 2-drop to Dawn, searching for any 1-drops. I get 1 1-drop, and at this point, that was a really good search. It was a Law Blocker, a Rush Luffy, a Beiji, and I forgot what the other card was. I think it was the Altar Law Blocker, and then the 1-drop, the Makino. So I wonder what I'm going to choose. But yeah, I showed it to my friend. I'm like, this would have been a really good search. So, angry at that search, I threw down the Makino because that's the only thing I could grab. And yeah, I'm probably going to play the Makino to boost the Nami up and also fill up my board. Let's see. Here, I think I'm counting my Dawn to see what I could do, to see if I can maybe use the leader effect. So I think I could. So I play the Makino. And then I play the Brook, not playing anything off of it because I only have 1 card in hand, and it's the Luffy, which I can't play. So I rest the Dawn. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking, like, what do I do here? He has 2 9-drop Mihawks on the board. I'm fucked. So I honestly think I should have just gone for, instead of playing the Dawn and the Brook and the Makino, I should have just swung leader and the Nami at the Mihawk to try to get rid of it. I don't know, man. I was not thinking straight, obviously. So yeah, here I'm kind of just thinking, like, what can I do? What can I do here? What do I do? So I just say, fuck it. Swing 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8k to life. And I pass turn at that just so I can have all my characters up, and he has to hit me so I can grab cards. With 1 blocker up, and he has 4 attacks if he swings with the blocker, which I doubt he would, but I mean, if he really wanted to, he could just swing with the blocker and win the game there. I had 1k, no, I had no counter in hand, and I had 1 blocker. The most I can get is a 4k from life. So he could have gone for game here. He didn't, though. And yeah, I'm like losing my mind over here. Like, this deck is crazy. This Queen deck is crazy. I did definitely do some misplays. Looking back at the footage, I definitely did do misplays. So we're learning, and next time if I play against my friend Brandon here, next time I know how to beat you. Just kidding. I'm gonna get my ass whooped again. But he swings 6k to life. I take it, and then he swings 10k or 9k to life. I was confused because he attached the Dawn to the Mihawk and then swung with a non-Dawn Mihawk. So I take the 9k, and then he swings 10k with the other Mihawk, and I block it. And then he passes turn at that. So I'm screwed here at this point. I pretty much have to go for game, and I can't because I absolutely got... Look at my cards in hand. I have 2 Sanjis, 2 Ks, a Rush Zoro, and a fucking Brook. Or not a Brook, a Luffy. And at this point, I was telling my friends, I got the whole Straw Hat crew with me. I got the wings of the captain, and the fucking navigator, and the musician. So, I played the Sanji to fill board, and then pretty much at this point, I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play this out. So, 6k to life. He takes it. Gonna swing with the navigator, so I'm gonna swing 5k to life. So he's looking around, seeing what he could do here. I'm swinging 5k to life. He's debating if he wants to block it or not. So he blocks it. And then I'm going to swing, let's see, 7 to life. Is he going to take it or is he going to block it? What's he going to do? He's going to counter out with the 0 cost event. I'm going to use my leader effect to grab the Brook probably and play the Luffy. Just because I can. So yeah, I use leader effect, grab the Brook, play the Luffy, and then swinging 6k probably to life. If I had a restand law, I could have probably won here. Playing the Luffy, attaching the Dawn, and then using leader effect to play a restand law, restanding the Luffy, getting rid of all of his blockers. But I don't have a restand law. You wanna know why? Because I fucking couldn't find one from my searches. So I just attached the last 3 Dawn. I swing 9k at the Mihawk, and he lets it die. And then I pass turn at that because it's Jover already. It's so Jover for me, guys. So I pass turn, and my friends were like, cover the camera so they don't see you lose. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I covered the camera there for a bit, but it was so over for me already. So I pass turn, and now he's just like, all right, what can we do here? I have no blockers on the board with 3 cards in hand. So yeah, we're gonna counter out of all of his attacks here. So he's gonna swing 7k to life, using leader effect, putting a life at the top. I'm gonna counter out with 8, and then he's gonna swing. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Here I'm thinking, I could win here. I can win here. So he swings. I think that's, what, 8? He used 2 as on 8. He swings 9k with the branch blocker. And I'm like, okay, yes. So I use my leader effect, grab the top 50 cards from the deck, and then I get to grab the 2Ks from it. So I'm just going to grab the 2Ks. And it was already over at the point. I had no counter in hand. So yeah, I got my ass whooped. And just so you guys see, he went out to shake my hand. And I was making a joke, right? But I do shake his hand afterwards. I'm going to leave this part in the video because I don't want people thinking I'm an asshole. Look, look, look. I get up and then I shake his hand. Guys, I'm not an asshole, I swear. This was all fun and games. But yeah, I got whooped by my friend Brandon. Brandon, GG's. The game was fun. I just suck at the game. Red Green Law is not good. No, I'm just bad at the game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to be releasing some more Red Green Law videos soon because Red Green Law is starting to be fun. So yeah, guys, look out for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.